And I think we're live. Hello again. Welcome to another weekly update for the Steam Bandits team. Let's see what to talk about this week. Big news. Next week is GDC. The team will be up there from Wednesday to Saturday morning. We will have more details about where specifically we will be. We're going to be up there to meet with some fans, meet with a few interested parties that want to see how the game is progressing, maybe talk to some publishers that want to talk about the future projects. Like I said last week, we're totally open to talking to publishers. Our priority probably will be Kickstarter first, unless a publisher feels like a better fit for our goals. We basically just want to make the best game that we possibly can, so if a publisher enables that, sure, why not? But our preference is Kickstarter because we like dealing with the fans directly. Let's see, what else is interesting? We've been looking for more 3D artists. Check our Facebook page, and I think we also posted on Twitter at some point. But if you are or know a 3D artist that is looking for work, please let us know. You can email us a portfolio and resume to jobs@iocanestudios.com. Let's see. Another thing that the artist wanted me to introduce this particular topic. I've had the artist working on these nice concept-y mood pieces that help show off the various lands in the world, and also some environment-y things for the future games. Sometimes we have artists do this so that we can. It's better for brainstorming and conveying to ourselves and to others just what our game will feel like. And so I'm going to go from artist to artist, and they're going to show off the stuff that they've been doing. Let's see. So let's go to Phil. Hi, Phil.
Hey, guys. So I've been working on some shots of the Midlands. So on my screen right now is an image that's kind of a shot of like a ship exploring the Midlands area kind of from a high up area, and you can see like a larger island in the background and then some of the smaller islands spread out. It's been pretty cool to work on. Here's another one that's kind of closer in, like you're on the island, sort of looking out, and then you can see some sort of like little towns and cities kind of in the background, and then maybe like a little port thing over here. Yeah, and then I'm working on one other piece that I don't want to show yet because it's not quite ready to show, but I'll show some thumbnails that I did. And this just sort of shows the process. I usually do smaller thumbnails, sometimes black and white, sometimes not. But in this case, these are just little black and white thumbnails trying to get an idea of like what the piece is going to look like. And it's sort of an action-y kind of shot. And it should be pretty fun to finish out. So
yeah, and this particular shot is for the next game, which will put the player at the helm of a giant airship where they get to captain a crew and go on cool missions with their friends and explore the world like from a nice little third-person top-down perspective. Let's see. Now let's go to Susan.
Hi. So last week, I think I showed you a map that was almost finished, and now this is our final world map of Stratos. Yay! And aside from that, I've also been working on concepts. Here is Southlands. This is started by Lindsay and finished by me. So it's like a collaborative piece to show you what the Southlands might look like if you were on an island. And I'm also doing concepts for one of the other games that Jason might want to talk about.
Oh, the third game, which will be more action-y, harkening back to like Crimson Skies or Wing Commander, where you basically control a single-man fighter plane. Not going to talk too much about the story of that because that would be spoilers, but suffice to say, there might be a lot of conflict going on in this game.
So hopefully you see more. Yeah, this is just process, just like Phil was showing, and that's all I have for this week.
Cool, and let's go to Lindsay.
Hello, hello. I've been working on a nice shot of the Northlands, which is something we haven't really worked on so far. It's snowy winter wonderland with very phlox-filled mountains. Yeah, Jason.
Let's see. What else to say about the Northlands? The Northlands it will have the largest concentration of phlox. We'll see it jutting out of the ground. Oftentimes there might be huge phlox deposits, almost looking like phlox glaciers, and the Northlanders have carved out nice little tunnels and burrows and even cities into these glaciers because it just looks really neat. And so we'll probably show more of that stuff later on. The Northlands is the third region that we're going to have in the game, probably sometime after the launch of the game, since we didn't get fully funded to that goal on Kickstarter. But it will eventually be in the game, and it will have some pretty cool visuals that a lot of our fans can look forward to. Oh, and I'll quickly go to Susan's screen, because Susan is showing some of her Northlands map. And I guess that's the Northland capital, where they actually have carved it into the side of a phlox glacier. So that looks pretty cool. Let's see. So going to be skipping JD. He doesn't have much to talk about. He's been working on a bunch of GUI stuff. Alexia's been helping out with some web design stuff. And now I will go to Tani.
Hi everyone. So as Jason said, we're going to be up at GDC next week. The best way to pick us out is we're going to be wearing these shirts that say Steam Bandits. And we're going to have our hoodies on, so try to pick us out. And we will be handing out these as I've been showing you all week on Facebook. So try to find us. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the art. I'll be rounding it out later today with the last captain that we haven't shown yet. Other than that, be sure to follow us on Twitter, because that'll be the best way to find us, because I'll be tweeting where we're at and what we're doing. I'll be tweeting pictures, so just follow us, keep in touch, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Okay, let's end off with Tani. So go ahead, Tani. And I guess you just kind of did say goodbye, but now just made it really awkward. Well, you know what? I'm just going to say goodbye then, because I'm the awkward one. We will probably not have a live stream next Friday, since we will all be up at GDC. But we will have one the following week, and we'll talk about GDC, how it all went, and what's in store for the future of Steam Bandits. Ooh, interesting stuff. Until then, we will talk to you guys in a few weeks. Bye.